Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be comparing College Ave versus Sallie Mae, which is the better company for you to fund your education and secure those student loans. Now, we're going to be taking a look at the pricing, pros and cons, and really everything to consider when you're looking at Sallie Mae and College Ave, and which is really the best company, as these are two of the top two student loan providers for you and getting funding for your education. So that's what we're going to be diving into here in today's video. And of course, if you do want to check out College Ave or Sallie Mae, you can go and check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into things. Now, if you want to compare the top student loan companies and providers, one of the links at the top of the video description for the best and top student loan providers will take you over to this page here, where you can check out the list of the top student loan providers, where we've ranked College Ave at number 1 and Sallie Mae at number 3 in some of the top different student loan providers in your area. Again, that's available at the links down below in the video description. Now, taking a brief look at College Ave versus Sallie Mae, doing a quick overview before we dive into the specifics of each of the different lenders. Now, College Ave is ranked number 1 because we find it to be as the most user-friendly and best overall solution for most people looking for student loans. They offer low rates currently as the making of today's video, starting at 3.24%, and you can cover up to 100% of your school costs. They also offer flexible options for repayment with no application, origination, or prepayment fees. It is also a soft pull on your credit, so you can pre-qualify without any effect to your credit score. As you can see here, checking rates won't affect your credit score, which is again another reason why they are at the top of our list, because it helps to be able to see what you actually pre-qualify for when you're considering different student loan lenders. Now, talking about Sallie Mae, on the other hand, their rates start at 3.19%. Now, do keep in mind that this does include a 0.25 percentage point interest rate discount with auto debit payments. They also offer variable rates from 4.37% all the way up to 16.49% and 16.99% on the fixed rate on that top end. Of course, most of you guys who are applying probably are going to be on that lower range, as long as you can maybe get a cosigner to help for qualifying for a lower interest rate. We'll dive into that a little bit more later. Now, Sallie Mae also offers multiple repayment options, from in-school payments to deferred payments with no origination or prepayment penalty. You can borrow up to 100% of school certified expenses, whether you're online or on campus. And last year, students were 4 times more likely to be approved with a cosigner, which is what I touched on as well. The same goes for College Ave as well, in terms of getting more likely to be approved with a cosigner and getting a better interest rate. Can definitely save you a lot of money in the long run if you're able to do that. Now, another thing to keep in mind with Sallie Mae is they do a hard credit pull, so be sure that you're ready to go for the application, and that it may affect your credit, with that hard credit pull when you're looking at Sallie Mae, compared to College Ave, where it is just a soft pull, so it doesn't actually affect your credit score. So moving into things here, taking a look at College Ave to start. So College Ave, as you can see here, they offer student loans, student cards, as well as student loan refinancing if you already have a student loan. Now, in terms of the different types of student loans, they have undergraduate, parent, career loans, and they also offer graduate loans with dental, MBA, health professions, law, and medical. Taking a look at the types of loans that Sallie Mae offers, Sallie Mae also offers student loans, but they don't offer any kind of cards, and they also do not offer student loan refinancing with Sallie Mae. They just focus on their bread and butter here with the student loans. Now, in terms of the types of student loans that they offer, they do also offer a wide variety of different student loans. When it comes to private student loans, they offer undergraduate student loans, graduate student loans, as well as career training loans. In terms of the types of graduate student loans that they offer a variety of programs such as regular graduate student loans, MBA programs, medical school loans, medical residency, health professions, dental residency, as well as law school and bar study loans, in terms of the different types of loans that Sallie Mae does offer. Now, diving into more back to College Ave, in terms of their overall offering, they also offer, again, low rates starting at 3.24% for a variety of different types of loans that they offer. And they are ranked at the top for Forbes and NerdWallet as some of the best companies here, and really one of the best overall for private student loans. And in addition to that as well, they do also offer monthly scholarship sweepstakes through College Ave, which currently is at $1,000. Now, by comparison, Sallie Mae does also offer monthly scholarships as well. If we take a look here, and they go up to their no essay scholarships, and this is a no essay $2,000 scholarship that they do monthly as well. So you can also try and apply for those scholarships as well through Sallie Mae. Just by comparison here, they do also offer a scholarship program compared to College Ave. Now, in terms of overall eligibility, when it comes to College Ave and looking at the type of student loans that you may be eligible to receive, they do have a minimum of $1,000 for when it comes to College Ave student loans. And this is as certified by your school, and this is less any other financial aid you might receive. So the minimum is $1,000 for College Ave. Now, in terms of additional eligibility for College Ave, this is for undergraduate and graduate loan eligibility, is that you do need to be at least 16 years old, and you need to be enrolled in an eligible school in the U.S., and they do have a list of schools in their application process, and you need to have a social security number as well as meet the satisfactory academic progress, the SAP guidelines as defined by your specific school. And approval for the loan will depend on the borrowers and co-signers, if you have a co-signer, their credit history and income review. And if you're an international student, you may still apply with a U.S. citizen or permanent resident co-signer. So international students can still apply for College Ave, but you do need to apply with a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident co-signer. In terms of parent loan eligibility, again, you need to be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident, and the student needs to be an undergraduate, graduate enrolled school, and they have the SAP guidelines as well as approval for the loan does depend on, your credit history and income review, of course. Now, in terms of Sallie Mae, on their hand, they do also have a $1,000 minimum loan requirement. Requested loan amount must be at least $1,000 for Sallie Mae. And in terms of the loan requirements and eligibility, it is essentially very similar loan eligibility, but you do need to be attending school at least full-time, half-time. You need to either be, online or on campus. You could do winter or summer classes that could be study abroad. You do need to be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident enrolled in a participating school if it is in a foreign country as well. And this does apply as well if you can apply for online, is that students who are not U.S. citizens or permanent residents residing in need to have a co-signer who is a U.S. citizen or U.S. permanent resident. So essentially very similar, basically the same type of eligibility requirements when it comes to that $1,000 minimum and the overall citizenship and requirements for the student loan. Now, going into more specifics here as far as what you can use the money for with each of them, essentially a very similar process here. Again, in terms of what you can actually use the funds for, you can use this for off-campus housing or groceries as part of your school's certified cost of attendance. And after your loan is dispersed to your school, any remaining funds will be refunded to you for additional expenses. And this is given by College Ave directly. Now, in terms of Sallie Mae's process, they use their COA, which is the school's cost of attendance, which can typically be found by your financial aid award letter on the school's website. And this can include tuition, fees, housing and meals, books and supplies, travel, as well as miscellaneous expenses such as a laptop. Now, depending on the type of loan that you go for with either company, your school may certify your loan amount. This means that your school confirms the loan amount to make sure that you don't borrow more than the cost of attendance. So they have the same requirements there in terms of borrowing up to the school's certified expenses and the overall cost of attendance. And this goes for both Sallie Mae as well as for College Ave. Now, in terms of the overall application process for each of them, when you look at College Ave, it is a pretty simple, easy process. Again, it is just a soft pull, so there's no impact to your credit score. Again, as we check here, here, checking rates won't affect your credit score with College Ave. You can easily click through here on the online application. Again, link is available at the link in the video description if you want to go over to this page here and see what you pre-qualify for your student loan with College Ave. And you can see as a student borrower or as the cosigner and walk you through the easy application process. In terms of Sallie Mae, their online application is a little bit extensive. They do have a bit more of a longer application process, but it's essentially a very similar system here where you select whether you're the student or the cosigner here, if you're attending the school or if you are going to share the responsibility of the loan with the student. And then you enter in your personal information, you get the loan info added, and then you add your cosigner, finalize, submit, and you will see the results. Now, this is a hard credit pull when you complete the application for Sallie Mae, so do just keep that in mind. Whereas on the other hand, College Ave, it doesn't actually hurt you in any way possible, again, because checking rates won't affect your credit score. So it is nice to at least see what you pre-qualify for with College Ave when you're comparing different student loan lenders before you kind of go through that further down the process in terms of selecting what company you're going to use and comparing rates and sort of rate shopping, right? So do keep that in mind as well. Now, in terms of overall ratings and reviews, when it comes to College Ave and Sallie Mae, College Ave does have top level ratings and reviews from what I've seen on Reddit, as well as Trustpilot here on screen as a 4.5 overall rating out of 2,000 reviews. And they do actually claim their profile as well here. This is College Ave. Again, do keep in mind that companies on Trustpilot can't offer incentives or pay to hide any reviews. So most positive reviews here are listed for College Ave. Again, they cite the easy application process, good rates, and questions were quickly answered and funds were dispersed to the school very quickly. Again, so College Ave does have good positive reviews. However, on the other hand, this is unfortunately something I can't say about Sallie Mae, as they choose to unclaim their profile. And out of 57 reviews, again, not as many reviews, but a pretty bad rating here overall on Trustpilot, with many people expressing widespread dissatisfaction with their experience, highlighting issues related to payments, particularly around interest rates and hidden fees, and they can feel that the advertised low interest rates may be a little bit misleading, depending on credit scores and things. So most people kind of have a more worse, sour experience with Sallie Mae, although I have seen some ratings on Reddit. People say that Sallie Mae is fine. It's just their Trustpilot rating is a bit dismal compared to College Ave on Trustpilot. Again, overall, we still rank College Ave as the #1 choice here for student loans on the channel. Again, if you would like to check out College Ave or even Sallie Mae as well, you can go ahead and check out those links linked down below in the video description. It will take you to both of the different companies, as well as this comparison page here where you can compare and shop some of the top lenders for your student loans. Again, and this is really pretty much the main differences here between College Ave and Sallie Mae. Overall, they're both decent options. One thing as well with Sallie Mae to keep in mind as far as the overall cost of attendance with fixed rates versus variable rates, and this is the same sort of thing that applies on College Ave, is that their fixed rates are one set predictable monthly payment that you can set up a budget around, whereas variable payments do tend to fluctuate given where interest rates may go up or down in the long run. So you can see your monthly payment might go up or down depending on where interest rates are. Personally, I tend to recommend people towards fixed rates because you have that predictable monthly payment. It's much more easier to budget around. In terms of paying and the different loan options with Sallie Mae, you can have interest repayment in upfront, like paying during school, as well as some during school or everything after school in terms of the different loan costs and how that interest is compiled. But again, just wanted to touch on that here with Sallie Mae in terms of their different loan options. Again, both lenders are decent when it comes to actually getting student loans. And hopefully this video helped you understand some of the key differences here and some of the similarities and benefits of using a company like College Ave versus a company like Sallie Mae when it comes to securing your funding and your student loans for your education. Again, both companies are decent options. Again, if you'd like to check out either College Ave or Sallie Mae, again, links are available at the links in the video description if you would like to apply for either of these for your student loans. If you guys have any personal experiences with either of these companies, feel free to leave that down in the comment section below. If you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.